Tonight's debate could shape the direction of this race. Nearly half of all Republican voters in New Hampshire haven't yet made up their minds. So what are they waiting to hear? Here's ABC's John Carl.
As the candidates make the final push in New Hampshire,
showtime is over. It's game time.
The Republican race is tightening. Donald Trump still leads all the polls, but Marco Rubio is rising, and Cruz, Kasich, and Bush are not far behind. It's just 3 days to go before the primary, and at the Ches Vachon Diner in Manchester, we found folks ready to pick a president. Well, almost.
Clearly you've made up your mind now, right?
Well, we haven't.
You haven't made up your mind?
We haven't made up our mind.
He's not alone. Amazingly, more than 40% of likely Republican voters in New Hampshire say they still haven't made up their minds. He's narrowed it down to Trump, Rubio, or Cruz.
I think we're stuck on, will we actually have the nerve to vote for Trump? I mean, that's really where we're stuck.
So when you go in there, are you able to pull the lever for Donald Trump? That's the question.
That's it. I mean, a year ago, I couldn't imagine voting for Trump.
But there are two groups who seem totally decided. Those who like the front-runner.
Donald Trump.
No matter what?
No matter what. I heard him. I liked what he had to say, and I'm voting for him 100%. No change in my mind.
And those who don't.
But I definitely know I would not vote for Trump. That's all I really know.
But New Hampshire voters have a long history of making up their minds late and surprising everybody. After Barack Obama won the Iowa caucuses 8 years ago, he was way ahead in the polls here in New Hampshire, but ended up losing to Hillary Clinton. This time, it's the Republicans who seem most undecided.
So when will you make your mind up? Finally, totally make your mind up?
I'd say really after this last debate.
And so many people still waiting to make up their mind. John joins me now inside the debate hall, too. John, Donald Trump not at that last debate. He will be here tonight. What are you hearing from the campaigns about his strategy?
Well, Cecilia, his campaign manager says that if Trump is attacked tonight, he will respond times 10. But the real question here is which Donald Trump is going to show up tonight. Over the past few days, we have seen him go nuclear on Ted Cruz, saying that he cheated in Iowa. And we've also seen him show incredible restraint and say that he is really focused on his message. We'll see which one shows up.
We shall see, John. Thank you. And ABC political analyst Matt Dowd is here with me, too. You have called this a critical debate. Who wins? Who has the most to lose tonight?
It's a pivotal moment for all seven up there, but I would focus on three of them. First, John Kasich has put all his chips on the table here, and he has to figure out a way to get in second or third, and this is the only place he can do that from. Jeb Bush is another one, I think, who has the most to gain. Jeb Bush has spent more money than any other candidate in this race, and if he doesn't get in the top four, his candidacy is on life support. And finally, Donald Trump has the most to lose. Donald Trump comes into this race with double-digit lead. He has led 70 straight polls since August in this state. And as we know, New Hampshire voters, there's a ton of late deciders, so he has to do well here to keep that lead going.
All right.